Do you want more leads, more sales, more overall conversions with your chatbot, ManyChat affiliate marketing efforts? Hey, this is Michael here from Viral Home-Based Pursuits. And in this video, I'm going to be going over how you can use a chatbot service like ManyChat to really increase conversions, increase your interaction with your audience, and just get more sales in your affiliate marketing business. But before I do any of that, if this is the first time you're watching me, I come out with videos like these on how to do affiliate marketing, online marketing, how to make a lucrative passive income so you can free up more time for yourself. And really, just doing reviews on other things. So to see my future work, to make sure you don't miss a thing, make sure you subscribe right now so you can see my future work, and so that you can also see the past videos that I've already made, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the share screen here in just a second, but before I do that, I just wanna let you know that chatbots are very useful when done correctly. Maybe you're just starting out, maybe you've already been doing this for some time and you just wanna integrate a chatbot, or maybe you just wanna make it better. So how do you do it, right? Those are questions I get asked a lot. And I'm gonna show you how to simply just direct traffic once you get that, right? It's one thing to set up a chatbot, and it's a whole nother thing to go on to set up how you're gonna distribute that traffic, how you're gonna distribute it. So I'm gonna show you that right now. So in here, one of my things that I like doing is giving away something for free of high value. If you've heard me talking about this, it's a freebie. You might already know what that is, in exchange for an email. They give you their email address, you get the email, you give them the freebie. That's a lead magnet. So when you do that, a lot of the times traditional affiliate marketing will have it where they land on this next page, which is more so of a thank you page, and you just tell them, hey, thanks for opting in. Go check your email inbox. It'll be in there, sitting in there. Go before you go, make sure you sign up for my YouTube channel or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to my mastermind group for free, all these little things. Those are traditional ways of doing it. There's also ways of creating the offer right already on this page. You can create the offer here, right? You can create the offer. That's another way of doing it. There's many other ways too. But for this example I'm going to show you is you can have a downloadable button here with that going over to your ManyChat service. So imagine somebody landing on that second page. They get the feel for, they just opted in. Now they get to see the words on the next page. It might be a video. I would recommend a video of yourself, because imagine that person getting an instant connection with you, getting to see who the person is on the other side if they didn't see on the other pages. And even if they did, they get to see more of you. So then that way they get to build rapport much faster. The relationship will start climbing up. And then what ends up happening is you have email on this end. So now you're still dripping out the email campaigns, and now you're building even more of a relationship with your content, videos, blog. And so they're getting to know you better, and they're going to be able to trust you more. And so then you direct them to download this PDF or whatever it might be. It might be the guide. And then they can be sent over to your ManyChat bot. But just to quickly come back, you don't always have to have a video at the beginning. You can just put a little download it right now if you feel comfortable with that at the beginning. And so they go into your ManyChat, and I'll be jumping into the ManyChat here in a sec. So they jump into here, and now you're going to be giving them, they opted into your bot. So it's likely they're already going to be subscribed now that they opted in. And so then they opt in, and then it's like you get them you tell them, hey, their name, thanks for, you already know this, but you just downloaded your free guide. Here it is. You might have a little picture of that guide underneath there. You might have a little downloadable button, which I do most of my time. That's my go-to. And then so they go ahead and do that, and they'll be directed to that PDF wherever you sent them to. You can use stuff like Lumen PDF. I use that. Dropbox, Google Drive. There are many other formats, Amazon. There's a whole bunch of other ways you can deliver that on your site, and so forth. There's so many different connections you can have to distribute that. It could even be a Google Doc. right? It could be so many different things. But important thing is that they have that in their hands. They have that freebie that you gave them, and they're getting it right away. So they will get it in their email inbox. They'll probably get an email here, tells them, hey, you forgot, don't forget to get your free ebook. It might send them back up here to get it so they can press this button, or they can be sent here already to. I like sending them to the thank you page because it gives them more direction on how to do it. Like, hey, you just opted in, just make sure you click this button to go here. Because once they land here, sometimes it doesn't tell them to click a button or any of that. So then they're still going to be getting these emails that you have already set in a sequence for your email autoresponder. And so they're going to be getting that. And then right after they opted in, what if they get something like after 2 minutes after they get that free PDF, they get another ManyChat message that sends them, hey, before you go, do you want to see the 3 tips on how to relieve your lower back pain fast, naturally? Okay, they click yes. They might have a little button here, yes. And then that takes them into another set. Well, here are the 3 tips that Michael, myself, yourself overcame, and so it goes through there. And it might tell them to like sign up for your YouTube channel, or it might tell them to go into a group, might have another button to go into that in more detail. And then you can prolong that sequence, right, with ManyChat. I'll be getting into that here in a bit. You can prolong that sequence. So what the first day, we'll do second here. And it can go as far as you would like it to. What you can do on that first day, you sent them that free guide, you got them probably to subscribe, do all this other stuff. Second day, you'll give them a reminder that says, hey, their name. That's not a nice looking square. It's kind of doing it as a little bit faster. But you might tell them, hey, don't forget, have you checked out the book? Don't forget to, get it. Don't forget to open it up. And they'll be, oh, okay, in case they forgot. And your email will likely do a similar thing. It'll probably be another reminder where you tell them, hey, do you check out your free blueprint guide? Oh, no, okay. Then they go and look at it. Third day, it could be the same. And in this one, you're putting more messages in front of them too. So third day, again, you can ask them, and therefore. And then another way you can use like ManyChat for affiliate marketing too is to send out broadcast messages. So you have a broadcast you can set up, like kind of with email. If you do email marketing, I do, you can send out these email broadcasts for a certain time, for a certain group of people, certain messaging that you want to get out in front of them, certain action that you want. But you always kind of keep this in mind. Before I ever set up a ManyChat, before I ever go and send out anything, I always think about what is my end result? What is that going to look like? What do I want them to take action on? Do I want them to go and watch a YouTube video? Do I want them to go to my business page? Do I want them to go to a blog? What is it that I want them to do? To enter for a contest? What will it be? So think about the end result in that. And then also when you're doing broadcasts. So you send out a broadcast. We'll say some stuff like YouTube broadcast, YouTube blog, business page, podcast. It might be something that you're sending them that day, right? I like doing it real-time stuff. Like if I came out with a video or a new blog post, I might set up the sequence for the next day to be sent out. So I try to do at least 2 to 3 times per week. I can even go more. I've done more. But it all depends kind of like, I can send out a bunch of different content that if I didn't do it before, send out a lot of the old stuff, can do that. And then once you're keeping up with like the new content that you're coming out, you can broadcast that out to people. So I go through this kind of stuff more in detail within like my own like websites and stuff in a course of mine. I don't have that much time to cover it here. I like just going into more specifics for those people who are in there. But you can send out a broadcast message where we'll start here, where you send out like a hey and then their name or something like that. And then you send them, it can be like a little problem to solution. Like you agitate that problem and then you give them the solution, and then there's like a call to action button here. Well, I found that like, hey, do you suffer from bad posture? It's terrible because you can't do the things you want. You can't walk the way you want. But I found the solution to this. No worries. I found out that there's 3 tips you can use to relieve your back pain posture that I found out that you can't find anywhere else, something like that. And then you tell them to click here, and then they can go over to the next part I like to set it up with 2, so it's not promotional content, right? Facebook always likes to keep people in the platform as much as you can is one thing. But also you can send them here, great. Click the button below to watch your YouTube video. Click the button below to see your blog post. Click the button below to go over to my business page, right? It might be even, that's another thing you can do is send them over to your business page, and then you might have a post already set up in there. That's what I would do too. Another way to get more exposure to your page, set up the post already in there. And I don't want to go into that in depth here. I go into it in other videos and other stuff in my course where you can set up a strategically nice post. People comment because you ask them to comment, and then you'll send them that video through an IM, right? So now you're building up even more, and then you can talk to that person even more. So then they'll be sent over to where they need to go and watch that video, stay on the platform, whatever it may be. It can be anything, right? And that's another way to approach it. So you've got to think outside the box a bit when you're doing these things and how you can do it. So let me kind of go into my dashboard here with ManyChat, and I have a couple of them for my other sites. But let me just show you this one. And just so you know, I'm getting subscribers like daily to come in. Some I don't even focus much on, but I'm getting a lot because I'm putting in the time. And what I'm seeing is when I put up a business page, the great thing about it is that people will opt in. Trust me on this. People will interact with your chatbot, and it'll change your life for the best. I'm going to tell you that. And it might not happen at the beginning. It'll take time. Be consistent with posting on your Facebook profile. And what I would like doing too is it becomes more of a pay-to-play platform. There are free ways of getting people over to your business page if you collaborate and you know how to actually join other groups and contribute. That's another way of doing it for free. And then, just adding value so that people can come back. You can give them something for free and then have them later come back to your business page and then do the things you want them to do, or boost a little post on there, a little like campaign, which are more expensive. An engagement campaign, I would say, is better for the cost too. Or you can also go to your business manager and set it up through there, do a little awareness campaign, or do a little, get them to come by, a little traffic campaign so they get to know who you are. And the more you build that, the more people will come through. All right, so there are different ways of doing it, slow and fast. So here we are, and we can go into growth tools. And this isn't going to be a whole lecture. You can find this kind of stuff on YouTube, and I think I have some stuff on this on the course where I go over it. But it's one of my newer ones. But I would go ahead and go to growth tools. You can add a new growth tool, but for this one, I have a basic version for one in the meantime, because that's what I'm using it for. I'll be upgrading that later on. Just for what I need now, it's not so much because I have other purposes of how I use it. But for this one, I do. And then I can go to growth tools here, and then I have a whole set of them there. But I can go to growth tools in here by clicking on the new one, enter a widget name. What do I want to name it? I'll kind of abbreviate my site. HBP. FB for Facebook could be. And then what I want to do a lot of the time is do a messenger ref URL. We have different options: bar, slide-ins, page takeovers, modals, buttons, boxes, landing pages, as JSON, QR codes, customer chats, checkboxes. So they always come out with new ones. Facebook comments is a good one too. Somebody comments on your Facebook ad or something like that, then you can send out a different message. Send them to landing pages. How do you set that up with landing pages and so forth? But I use Messenger ref URL a lot of the time, especially with Facebook and sequences. So I can go ahead and go here, and I can edit this message, and I can start writing in here what I want to do. And I'm not going to go through all that in this video. I'm not going to do that because I have other videos like in my course that I go through this more. But you want to come up with a very nice message. You can even create new messages in here. Select the type. We'll leave that there for now. And then we can go through this, add a button, open up a website and put the URL in there if you would like to. You have, let's see, you can also send a message, call number, start another flow. I've used a lot of these: smart delays, SMS, emails, select existing step. It just depends on what you're using it for. So you can go ahead and do that, and you can start creating a flow. Go to Full Flow Builder if you would like to, or you can just start down here and go to, it was automation. Oh, flows. So go to flows, and you can create a whole new flow for this. You can create a whole new flow for this, and then add a new flow here. Flow name. We'll just kind of go like that. And then start creating a flow. Flow is basically going to be like, what happens when somebody opts in? What is the first messages they're going to see? If they click a downloadable button, they're going to go to the next one. And then you might have a smart delay button, and I'll kind of show you all that in one of them. Let's see. Let's see for this new one that I set up. I kind of mess around with them, and I set up new flows and sequences. That's why they're not all opted in. But this one here, I'm going to go edit, and then I'm going to just go to Flow Builder here. And I have a whole bunch of messages, as you can see on this one. But I like, just so I can show you how it visually all looks together, I'm going to go through this. And these are templates that I give away. Usually I give them away not for free. I give them away for things like if you join like a certain program with me and stuff like that. I have more information on that kind of stuff from affiliate marketing if you haven't gotten started there. Only because I've worked hard for these, and some people were helping me out with them. And so I don't want to just like, you know, everything can't be just given to you for free. When somebody works hard for something, you have to understand the value that comes with that, right? You have to sometimes invest and buy into that a little bit. And you have to, and I learned that early on. Let's see if this loads here. Here it is. So this is a flow, and I can zoom in here that I've already set up. I've kind of tailored it to my own needs, that from what I need. So you can do the same as well. So let's see, I can have what happens when somebody subscribes, right? To my, this is kind of like when they go to one of my pages, my business pages, they can go and interact with my chatbot. They click there. If they click this button, it'll take them into this message instead, and then they can get a free blueprint from there. So you can send them in different directions, right? They can get a free blueprint just from interacting with my chatbot. Right, this is from my business page. I will show you one with like a free guide in that. And then if they click this button here, it would take them into this message, getting started, having some experience, webinar. It'll send them something like to a webinar, get them to this next page. It starts another flow, and I've set up actions. It's stuff that might seem a little bit much right now, but once you get into the flow of this, then, no pun intended, but once you get into the flow of this, then you will understand how to use it better. But that's just one example. Let me see here. So this is another one. Let's go over to edit. One of my newer ones that I'm adding consistently, kind of updating these a little bit. And I know if I focused on growing my page a little bit more, it'd be better, but I'm not gonna do that at the moment. It'll happen soon and naturally. Well, I can do it paid if I wanted to, but this is another one of my businesses that I use. So, you know, here's a message I said, like you get them a short intro, it can be a little short picture of it, they download it, and then I have a little smart delay for a little bit. Wait 1 minute, then so they'll get the download. They'll be able to download it. It'll pop up with whatever service I said, you know, like Lumen, it can be Dropbox, whatever that may be, Amazon. And then they wait 1 minute. I have a smart delay button here where I can add this, and I think you can only add these with the Pro version. So keep that in mind if you're going to set up a flow. I want to go, I think it's like $10 per month for Pro, which is not bad. So 1 minute, I set it up, and then they'll get the next message. Be sent this message right here. Before, would you like a quick marketing tip? Yes, please. They click there, and it'll send them to another part of the sequence. Let me zoom out. And so you can see this without me having to go through all of them one by one. But it says like, wait, one more thing. Would you want me to send you something else? Wait. And then the next day, you know, wait 1 day, I have this, then continue. It'll send them the next message. Did you download your guide? Stuff like that, and so forth. So this message, this goes out for a while. But that's what I wanted to show you. You can use growth tools for like the Messenger ref URL stuff with your Facebook business page to send out messages. Broadcasting is right here. Let me send out broadcast. I can go to new broadcast up here. Messenger, connect with your Messenger subscribers for free. You can even do SMS here. You need to connect SMS channel to send this type of messages. I haven't connected it yet. And I need to connect emails. This is kind of the new stuff that they've been rolling out with. So that's stuff that I'll be doing moving forward. So you can do all these things, but sending a messenger is like the most basic one. And you can just go here, click here, send the message type. You can check something like business productivity, and then go into sending that message. Hey, and then once I do that space, I can do the little brackets here, first name. That's it. And then I can do a little exclamation point. I can put a little smiley face in there. A little wave. I can do a little wave. Do you suffer back pain? Or something like that. I don't know. And then you can even indent this and put this down here. The problem is, and then you can list out like 3 different things, why they have that kind of a problem. Or it doesn't have to be problem to solution. It can just be something where you're like telling them about something new that you came out with and you want them to know. You can add the button here. Yes, I want to see it. Yes, show me. Put a little smiley face in there, something like that. And then it sends another message. Click there. Select the post type for some productivity for this one. It might go away soon. And then great. Click below to see it. And then this one might send them to show to video, something like that. And then open the website. You put the website URL in there, and you're done. And then you go to next, something like this, and then non-promotional. And then we can go ahead and send that message here in a bit. For one of my new ManyChat setups. So there, and then you can send it now. That's how you can make it work. I have obviously other ones that I've gone through here where I have more subscribers, more or less. But that's how you can use ManyChat in a nutshell without having to go too into details with it. I know there's a lot to go through, like flows, template settings, flows, growth tools, the live chat features. You can even add stuff to your website if you would like to with growth tools. Go and add a website version to it and then move from there. More or less, this is me going through in each and every single one. I know there's other videos you can go out there and watch, but this is just to show you what it can look like for your affiliate marketing business, whether you're in the health and wellness, dating, relationship, outdoors, whatever that may be, Amazon, you make this work, okay? A lot of the time people complain that it doesn't work because it's not working for you. You're not making it work for yourself. You got to make that. And it's something that I would add on from the beginning is get that going if you can, especially if you're going to be using Facebook. And, oh, another thing too, here's an example I wanted to show you at the end, is you can send people to your profile page, or people can land on this profile page and they can click here, and I have it set up right now with the ManyChat. So they click here and they'll send them to my ManyChat, one of the ones you saw at the beginning. So they click there, they can go opt in. Now they're already in there and you can communicate with them, send them emails, get them on your email list, and do so much more. So they can land here directly or from other people, or you can send them to your profile. They can even see stuff here, and so much more. You can go from there. Okay, there's so many different ways you can explode this and grow your list. Some of my lists with ManyChat are bigger than others. You saw one of them more or less, but I haven't been focused too much on that. I have another business I got to focus on. So that's how you can use something like ManyChat or any kind of chatbot service to grow your affiliate marketing business, to really scale, to really move your traffic around, to really get more leads, to get more sales. Okay, so if you have any questions on this video, do let me know down below in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Have you used ManyChat? Have you tried this out? Is it working for you? Is it not? I truly believe this is a great tool to use. Start using it more often with your blog, with your websites, with your YouTube channel, podcast, whatever that may be, and you're going to see a big change. Okay. So that's everything from me. I'll talk to you soon.